And now for the top stories in detail. Well, BJP has escalated its attack on Congress over the Augusta-Westland deal following an Italian court's observation that there is reasonable belief that corruption took place in the VVIP's helicopter deal. The Italian court also ruled that the deal involved a payoff to Indian officials and found former chief of Finmeccanica and a head of chopper division of Augusta-Westland guilty of corruption and money laundering. BJP is now likely to raise the issue in both houses of parliament today.
The 6-year-old Augusta-Westland helicopter deal has once again propped up into a political ball game. According to media reports, an Italian court has said that there was reasonable belief that corruption took place in the 2010 VVIP helicopter deal and that former Indian Air Force Chief S.P. Tyagi was involved. Now BJP has alleged that Congress leaders took bribe to get the 3,600 crore deal get through and the matter should be investigated threadbare by the Enforcement Directorate.
A.K. एंथोनी ने अगर मार्च 2013 में ये साफ-साफ कहा कि करप्शन हुआ है, घूस दिया गया है, तो कांग्रेस पार्टी के वो वरिष्ठ नेता भी हैं, उनकी ईमानदारी के चर्चे भी होते रहे हैं, तो वो बताएं कि कांग्रेस पार्टी का कोई नेता इसमें इन्वॉल्व है या नहीं है।
इटालियन कोर्ट ने कहा कि हेलीकॉप्टर खरीदे गए और उस हेलीकॉप्टर में जो किकबैक मिला वो कांग्रेस नेताओं ने टैक्स हेवन में पार्क किया। तो मैंने सरकार को नोटिस दी है लोकसभा कार्यालय में कि भैया इन सब मामलों में चर्चा हो।
On Monday, BJP leader Meenakshi Lekhi raised this issue in the Lok Sabha and demanded a discussion. The interesting part of the whole episode is that the Italian court has also raised questions on the role of the then UPA government. Italian investigation agencies asked the Indian government to provide documents related to the deal in April 2013, but the government did not respond until March 2014. The government has said that corruption by the erstwhile Congress-led government must be exposed.
अगस्ता जो चॉपर डील है उसमें जो घोटाला सामने आ रहा है, उजागर हो रहा है, उससे एक बात बहुत साफ है, कांग्रेस गुनाहों की गठरी और घोटालों का घड़ा है। गुनाहों की गठरी खुल रही है तो एक के बाद एक गुनाह सामने दिखाई पड़ रहे हैं और उसके घोटालों का घड़ा फूट रहा है तो एक के बाद एक उसके घोटाले भी सामने आ रहे हैं।
The deal happened during UPA-1 for 12 VVIP Augusta-Westland choppers. The deal was worth 3,600 crore rupees. However, 360 crore rupees of bribes were reportedly paid. However, after the reports of bribery came into the media, the government cancelled the deal. Reacting to the allegation, Congress has said that it hopes an inquiry will unveil the truth.
Inquiry is going on. Please complete it as quickly as possible and come out with the details. Punish them. We prevent them.
An Italian court has convicted company chairman Orsi and Italian manufacturer Finmeccanica for paying bribes. Company chairman Orsi has also been sentenced to 4 years in prison. With Shailendra Mishra and Rajesh Raj, DD News.
Our correspondent Nandita Dagar, who is tracking this story, joins us for more on this story. Now, this Augusta-Westland controversy is back in limelight in news. Nandita, first of all, if you could put in perspective the crucial observations that have been made by the Italian court, all that's part of that.
Yes, Sakal, it's interesting to note that none of these sensational news briefs are not coming from a CBI investigation with which the CBI is currently involved in, but they are coming from an Italian court of appeals, which is in Milan, which is equivalent to an Indian high court. And the case also has been going on. Finmeccanica has a subsidiary called Augusta-Westland, made by in the year 2000, which was made by merging Augusta and Westland. Augusta, an Italian company, and Westland, and British company making helicopters. Now, we had signed a deal in 2010, the Indian Defence Ministry, with the Augusta-Westland for supplying 12 choppers for ferrying VVIPs, that is presidents, vice presidents, prime ministers, governors, head of states, and these were modified choppers. In 2013, it came to light when the Italian court was investigating. They had their own investigation because of the internal politics, which threw up allegations against the chairman of the Augusta Westland and Mechanica, Mr. Giuseppe Corsi. And Silvio, he had dealings with Silvio Berlusconi. That is what the Italian media was alleging at that point of time, and that is what led to this trial
Right.
in the Italian court. And now the CBI has. And now they have actually pointed out the names of the middlemen, Guido Hashke and Christian Michel. Of course, the name of the former Air Force Air Chief Marshal S.P. Tyagi had come, but now this Italian court, it is now a matter of court records in Italy.
But now, but it has also raised very serious concerns and questions as far as how UPA 1 dealt with the entire controversy. In fact, the entire deal. Considering the fact now that this issue is going to be picked up in both Houses of Parliament today, UPA, in fact, Congress has to do a lot of explaining and answering in this.
Yes, Sakal, I'm afraid that is the case because it will now erupt into a fireball with Congress trying to target the BJP on Uttaranchal and Arunachal Pradesh President's rule also, and several other issues over. This is something that the BJP will use, or the NDA will use to get back at the Congress. Now, as you mentioned this, let me also add in that the current Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar has been very critical of the former Defence Minister of the UPA government, Mr. A.K. Antony, saying that in order to build his image or to actually perpetrate this image of him being a very clean and honest politician, he actually blacklisted this company and froze all dealings with it, which was actually counterproductive because we had already paid an amount more than 1,000 crore rupees.
Right, Nandita.
And therefore, the 3 choppers we had got from them, their repairs, overhaul, maintenance was stopped, and they were robbed of crucial supplies. So we were actually the losers in this deal rather than the gainers. And in order to build a cult, which he says, and he's also slammed it on at least 2 occasions, at least as far as I can remember, in an off-camera briefing with reporters, he said that it's not that we will blacklist middlemen or companies. It's just that we want agents of companies like Guido Hashke and Christian Michel were to come into public, and they must be made transparent so that the middlemen, they will be known as agents, and their perks, emoluments, etc. will be on record, and therefore everything will be transparent. These are part of the new defence procurement procedures that the current NDA government and Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar have initiated, and they have already been uploaded on the new Ministry of Defence website, and they have also come into effect. So,
all right, Nandita. We'll have to
sir.
see how this particular issue pans out in the parliamentary proceedings later in the day, and how Congress is going to explain its position, and how BJP is going to further escalate the attack on the opposition on this particular matter. Thank you very much, Nandita, for joining.